Finally, you are awake. Are you all right? I bet you don't remember a thing. That's how it works when they bring you here, believe me, I know. Well, now there's two of us. And maybe if we help each other, we can get out of this place. Not feeling well? Don't worry, it will pass. Once we get out of here, you'll be right as rain, and this madness will end. Oh, she's coming. I can't be seen with you. We'll talk more soon.
Are you there, friend? Hope so. This intercom is our only means of communication when we're separated. I don't think they'll care if I use it. They probably think it's funny to see us running around like lab rats. Anyway, these rooms where the sun comes in, no one ever comes into them. This is where you'll be safe. If you look around, you might find things that will help you. First aid kits, money, who knows? Tell you something, if you find any weapons, grab them. This place isn't entirely safe, as you might have already guessed. Okay, I have to sign off for now. Remember, the intercom doesn't work in the hallway, so if you want my help, you're going to have to investigate all these rooms. anyway, like I said before, I can use this intercom to talk to you. I know a lot of things. I'll share this place's secrets with you. I may not be much good in a fight, but I'll help you as much as I can. Because I know you won't forget about me, the guy who made it possible for you to escape this nightmare. No, you'd never leave a poor, crippled old man behind a rod, would you? Of course not. Your mother raised you better than that. I'll bet you're the head of a major charity, or... No, wait, you probably invented the internet. On behalf of humanity, thanks for the internet. I should probably discuss something with you. Remember how I said you should arm yourself? Well, let's talk about that. While you're looking around, you may run into some... things. Not sure what they are. Failed experiments, maybe. They are not friendly. The good news is, it seems like they can't really kill you. I've run into them more times than I can count. You get into it with them, they get the upper hand, and you just wake up nice and refreshed in your bed. Now, if this happens, you may find you have a hazy recollection of having been somewhat, devoured and excreted. Accompanying smells may reinforce this perception, but hey, at least they keep giving you second chances. How many times would you have traded your soul for a second chance? Well, never mind, you can't remember it. must speak of her, of she whose name must not be said out loud. Actually, I just don't know her name. She was brought here by the master of this place. I think she's a witch of some kind. Yeah, I know that sounds crazy, but she gives off pure energy. If she comes to you, it will be with kind whispers. Do not believe her lies. That is her true danger. She's a siren, a temptress. Her charming tongue must be cut out from her head. She was the one who left me broken, and she will break you too. If we are to escape, she must be destroyed. You must kill her before she works her devilry upon you, and you should do it without looking at her or listening to her. I know that sounds difficult, but it's not. It's impossible. But maybe, just maybe, you're stupid enough to try it anyway. Keep an eye out for anything that might shed some light on our situation. This place is full of books and journals, letters, all kinds of documents. You never know what might help us. You might also find some scrawled nonsense about the quote-unquote true nature of this place. Trust me, don't make the mistake of believing it. I did. It's a blind alley that won't help us at all. It's just the ravings of some poor soul whose mind was broken by this place. Not like me. My mind is a steel trap. Let me ask you something. How old do you think I am? Wrong. Did you find that crossbow? It's a handy thing to have, even if it's a little, dated. Not even sure where you order the parts anymore. Whatever, now you have an edge. They come at you from all the way down the corridor. You get to play darts with them. Perforate the SOBs. Oh God, how I hate them! You know, undiluted hate is quite exhausting. I think I'm going to take a nap. Boy, I tell you what, I wish I was out there with you, fighting a good fight against all those terrifying hellspawn, trying to tear your face off and wear it like a mask. If I were younger and in better shape, you better believe me, I'd be right there next to you, getting eaten instead of hiding out here in, what is this room? I think it used to be a cafeteria. Hey, look, oyster crackers. Probably figured out by now that we're in an old hospital, Montclair, I think it was called, and it was open for business. No one comes here anymore, so don't get your hopes up about a dramatic rescue. Heck, at this point, I'd be happy for some good old-fashioned artillery tests. You know what I mean? Anything to break up the monotony. Long days, no television. You're the first person I've seen in years. Well, I guess that means I'm living proof solitude doesn't drive you into madness. Sorry, that was supposed to be a joke, but it kind of went off the rails. Not funny, yeah. It wasn't funny. Can I talk to you for a bit? I assume you said yes. I'll never forget the first time I saw that witch, blazing like a sun full of hatred and ickiness. She seemed to whisper sweetly right into my head, but I knew it was lies. She was telling me everything I wanted to hear, saying this and that about the healing power of love and a bond that never can be broken. And who knows what else? God, she just wouldn't shut up. It's all unicorns and snickerdoodles with that one. But she is a one-way ticket to untold suffering, my friend. If you listen to her, you'll end up in the bowels of this place where they do experiments on you. They'll open you up and put things inside you. They'll take parts off of you and reattach them to you in weird places. You'll wake up with ostrich wings for arms and your eyeballs in your mouth. Now, you see that witch girl, and you put your hands over your ears, go la 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 la, and run away. I hope you're still out there, friend. Actually, I know you are, because you can't leave, and you can't die. Still hurts when they tear into you, though, Good thing we're in a hospital. Grab every first aid kit you can find. The looters did a number on this place, but they didn't get everything. Just, every working television, jigsaw puzzle, halfway interesting magazine. It's okay, though. I was an only child. I'm used to entertaining myself. I'm building a scale model of this hospital using only fingernail clippings. That's something the looters missed. And believe me, there's plenty for both of us. It's a drag, isn't it? Ending up trapped in a hospital like this. Seems like no one ever wakes up trapped in a nightmarish candy store. Or what about a bacon factory? Wouldn't that be something spirited away by sinister forces and deposited into a bacon factory from which there is no escape? Oh, I miss bacon. A few years back, I found a tiny packet of fake bacon sprinkles, for salad. Every Christmas, I let myself eat just one. At least it's whenever it feels like Christmas. I had to use up all the calendars when I ran out of toilet paper. You find any good journals? For a long time, all I had to read was the diary of Nurse Barnes. I read it cover to cover 7 times before I realized Nurse Barnes was a man. Well, I don't like how that came out. I want to be clear that I think nursing is a noble profession, fit for any person, regardless of gender, race, creed, or level of overall attractiveness. Seriously, nurses are the grooviest. So, listen, I really don't want to be any kind of burden to you. I know what you're going through with the loss of memory and all the monsters and being trapped here. Having said that, I was just wondering if you were making any headway figuring out how we can get out of this place. No pressure, though. I'm serious. Take your time. Extracting us from this pit of death and unrelenting horror. If you're going to get it done right. Besides, it's not like I'm going anywhere. Just sitting here playing DJ. There's one of those things on the desk here, the clicking balls that swing back and forth, back and forth. I used to have one of those drinking birds, but I used up all the water, and now he's just one of those standing upright and staring birds. Anyway, carry on. Get us out of here. But be safe. But hurry up. I thought I underestimated you. Then, for a while, I thought I overestimated you. Now, I think I just estimated you. But that's not so bad, is it? You are exactly what I thought you were. No surprises. everything I say. Heed this. Oh no! The witch! Run! Let me tell you something I managed to learn the hard way. If one of these ugly creatures starts to attack you from the right, your best bet is to dodge to the right. Dodge into the direction of the attack. Do you get it? You probably don't get it. I'm picturing you with that same slack-jawed look of puzzlement you had when you woke up. Fine. Dodge wrong. Get a face full of monster. That's the only way you'll learn. Then you'll say, if only I had listened to old Finny. Except you'll be saying it through a mouthful of broken teeth. If I listened to old Finny. I don't know if you're superstitious, but if you find any amulets here, you should wear them. I heard they're good luck. And the ladies just love a man who knows how to accessorize. Don't you like the ladies? The ladies are terrific. Just plain terrific. Guess what? You'll never believe it. I found a magazine. An actual magazine. It's a French fashion magazine, though not exactly my taste, but I've just drawn mustaches on all the malnourished Eurotrash models. Well, so you met her, did you? Okay. Well, now I hope you're not mad at me. I did sort of embellish some things about her. Yeah, as you can see, you're not in the bowels of the place being experimented on. That was an exaggeration, I admit. And now that you faced her, you find that your memories are a little less hazy, and you're feeling stronger, and you have access to new places. But don't you see, that's how she lures you in. She helps restore your mind and your strength. She gives you freedom. All
You again. Splendid. So, true confessions. I'm not the best at reading emotions. Terrible poker player. But I do have a nose for adrenaline, so I can tell one thing. Before you make up your mind as to your true intentions here, you feel you have to test my, prowess as a warrior. I take no issue with that. It's the right call. Have at you! Ow, 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 ow!
Now then, where were we? Don't tucker yourself out now! Just stand still for a bit so you can hit me? Well met. For the fences! Well done. Okay, time out. I have spoken to you of this moment, and now it has arrived. Here she is, the witch who burns, the terrible daughter you were spared by virtue of my overly generous nature. Your aim is true, and you wield a blade well. Strike her down, and our pact will be... No, wait! Where are you going? Don't go over there! I said stop! No! No! What have you done? This can't happen to me!